Hi, guys. This is Just with your third quarter yearly reading for July, August of this month. And we're going to look also into September for love, life, home, career, and business. So, for those of you who feel that this resonates with you and you would like to look at the fourth and final quarter for October, November, December, click the link in the description box below. Check it out. Let me know how you like it. I will be back with the general reads the top of September. So, I hope that you guys are enjoying your summer. I hope everyone's staying safe. And again, let me know how you like the reading. Otherwise, check me back in September. Take care, guys. Hi, Aries. Now, this is your third quarter for July, August, and September 2020. Okay. And so I have to say, and let me just kind of say this before I forget. Some of you, and I saw this all the way back in the second quarter. Okay. Now, some of you may have experienced a loss. And let me be very clear. Let me step back a bit. When I'm speaking of love, and especially for those of you who are single, okay, I'm not talking about when someone intimately coming into your life. Obviously, that is intimate love. But when I speak of events happening, it could be with brother, sister, mother, family member, friend, associates, acquaintance. It could be anyone of importance that happens to speak loudly in your reading. So please try to keep that in mind, whether you're in a couple relationship or you're a single Aries. When I'm speaking of one-to-one relationships, it doesn't all have to show up in your intimate love relationships. So please keep that in mind, because some of you may miss the message just with that one track mind. And obviously, when people say love, it just leads you to that one track mind of being in love and intimate love. But I just want to be very clear, it doesn't always mean that it has to be intimate love. That being said, I saw a loss in the second quarter, and that was April, May, and June. Okay. I saw a passing that could have been in January, February, March. And if that was the case for some of you, you may not even know what surrounded what was the purpose, or what was the event surrounding that passing of someone. Um, and so I kind of want to mention it because that is a very real reality in our lives. And so for some of you, it could very well be that there is a loss that you're still trying to get over yet in the third quarter, July, August, and September 2020. So there will be something felt very heavily for you when it comes to matter of heart and love and a loss. Needing to heal desperately from a loss of some sort. And be very ginger with yourself if you find it to be very difficult throughout 2020 to in fact heal, because again, Chiron is in your sign, so there is very traumatic wounds that some of you are feeling and having to adjust through. And for some of you, it may not be a physical loss of someone, but it could be, just a remnant of loss of an individual. We'll go through that in a minute, but I just wanted to point that out. My deepest condolences if that is the case for either of you out there. Hopefully this message will meet no one, but I saw it and I'm seeing it even now. So I said, well, let me make sure I mention it, and I had to at the very beginning so I don't forget as I have before. Now, that being said, the next 3 months here in the third quarter, you will find yourself being a bit conflicted. You may feel like your mind is all over the place. And there's a lot of things coming at you. There's a lot to contend with, and your emotions may feel a little bit scattered too. Now, I do see that some of you may find that this is going to be the quarter that you escape from it all. And it may be a literal escape, like you're going to go on a trip. You may be taking the kids, sending the kids away for the summer. You may be getting your kids for the summer. But whatever it is, there is an event of being able to escape from your everyday life, that adulting that we all do day to day, and going to a place that's more childlike and friendly and more risk taking, right? Just not having to worry about tomorrow. Don't bother about yesterday. All we have is today, and kind of being in that moment energy. And I do see that being possible for some of you. So this time, albeit probably chaotic, you may have problems with people coming together. If you're trying to do a group trip, it may be difficult at this time to get everyone together. It may be even hard for you to figure out where you want to go, where's the safest place to go, is the best place to go, that sort of thing. But there's a wanting to do that. So if you can't physically go somewhere, it could be because of financial or just time constraints. Try to do something. Go out in the area in which you live. Go someplace that speaks to you being able to get away and being free, because your spirit is calling for you to do that so desperately. I have to say though, your home life for a lot of you Aries, once you get on the other side of the stress and worry of if this is going to work out or will these things come together the way we want to, you're going to love your new home. So, excuse me, for some of you that's moving, building, because I get a lot of building from scratch, buying a new home or buying your first home. It could be second home, third home, but buying or moving into something new, something that perhaps you haven't had before, you are going to love it. And I feel like home will especially be where the heart is for a lot of you Aries. Outside, and particularly in the third quarter, you may find like it's just a lot going on. Dealing with people could be quite difficult. Some of you, your business is growing. Again, your business is doing really well, so you will find yourself probably not being able to spend as much time home as you would love and like, as much development and time and attention that you've put on the home and got it just where you want it to be. Now you're barely damn home because you find yourself always out working, addressing, the lovely invoices and customer inquiries and just doing all this. If you work a 9 to 5, you will find it a little bit difficult to have people cooperate with you third quarter. And if you're looking for opportunities, there may be definitely opportunities there for you. I didn't really go into like new job, new opportunities. Those things I like to keep more for the weeklies, because that's immediate energy that you can pick up on now. So I stick to the main ideas here. So for those of you who are, again, working a regular job, you just will find that you're overwhelmed and inundated with a lot of work and activities and things to do. It could be a lot of events and invitations to go here, there, and everywhere, and just really spending a lot of time outdoors. I feel having to do one thing after another. Some of you are going to say at some point, as we get closer into the end of third quarter, effort, I can't do anymore. I can't I can't book another reservation. I can't go on another trip. I can't fly another place. Like, I just need to chill. I need to reassess my bank account. I can't buy another thing for the office. Like, I can't, like, you financially, yes, you're making money because you're working really hard and you're making money, right? And you're mastering your craft at that as well. So something that you've been doing, you've either done it for a very long time, or something new, as we was talking, that you're rolling out new, you're going to master it by the third quarter. You have mastered something, and you can kind of do it in your sleep. But some of you have to take a beat, because you may be told, hey, you need to slow down. You may get some not so great news. You need to slow down. You need to not work so hard. You're putting too much stress and strain on your body, because the 10 of Wands was in your spread in the second quarter. Okay. And it was around, housing, moving, and commitment and that sort of thing for single Aries. And now it's showing up as your progressive card, as your progressive card in the third quarter. So you will find yourself feeling overwhelmed, but at least being able to let that burden go. You may feel like, I could be out there making even more money, but it's like you can't make any money if your health isn't intact. And some of you with that Four of Swords in the challenged position, your health may be intact. Your health may be challenged. Okay. Others of you it's intact, but there's remedies for it. Let's pray God is remedies, and listen to that, adhere to that. Don't overexert yourself. So you may need to take a step back. It may add a little bit, hinder your money just a little bit, but you're fine. You're fine. You're more than okay. And I feel like you'll learn a better way to balance time and work and rest, right? Work and play, but more work and rest. But again, over this emotional situation, some of you may have experienced a loss. Some of you may say, I have to let this area of business go, but it does with it come probably a loss of a stream of income, but you'll be fine. You'll find a way to work smarter and not so hard, because I see some of you overexerting yourself, and that is just not healthy. Some of you may find the balance also and go to the gym. Now, as an Aries, as a Mars energy, you have to do something physical to exert all of that aggression that comes natural for you. So exercising will balance out the work aspect. Something that you're going to be told, perhaps particularly for some of you health wise, or as far as your agility and your stamina, you're going to have to make some adjustments and changes in order to perform better, if that makes any sense. And it could be a diet, it could be something, but something you're going to be pretty vigilant in, or you have to be pretty diligent in order to see positive results. I can't stress enough, some of you couple Aries, congratulations, because you could very well be getting married, but it could be like a secret marriage, like at home, like you quietly get married in your home, where there was troubles, where there was issues, where there was stress and worry in the first couple of quarters. It looks like things are calming down in your relationship. There's a recommitment. Again, a trip would do the two of you just well. Someone, again, if there has been any loss in the family, that sort of thing, you will have someone to comfort you, to ease those pains and those issues. But home is going to be where the heart is, definitely. And I feel that if there's outside people and noise and people trying to make trouble, people trying to create drama or stir up confusion, I really feel like the two of you will have the opportunity to come back together and remember why you're together. Okay, this is going to be July, August, and September, a reconciliation time, a time of coming back to one, being peaceful with one another, being more loving, being more conducive to family and relationship and intimacy, right? Coming together 100%. And I see this marriage happening, and you're finally able to say, okay, if you've been working toward getting married, if you've been working toward, either, like I said, finding a new home, building a house, or looking for the venue, all of the things when it comes to getting married, you can finally say, okay, the third quarter, I can finally put it all to bed, and now I could just focus on career. I could just focus on what I'm always known to do, work, or whatever your thing is. Now, when it comes to couple relationships, I'm sorry, singles. Now, before I said someone wanted to move in, right? Someone was ready to move in, they ready to do it immediately, and someone wasn't so sure about the idea, right? That could result this third quarter in a loss, right? Because the person can't do something the other person wanted to do. So where perhaps for some of you, you thought the relationship was going, perhaps it was going a little too fast. Someone may physically, because there may have been blockages where, okay, we can't do this, we want to do it, but we can't do it. And now you're at this place where you may be at a loss, or mourning the loss of what you thought will once be, what you thought could have been a happily ever after. Now, when you hear these things, and if you do meet someone, and I have to say this because this could be the dangers of listening to tarot and taking it, and taking matters in your own hands can be quite dangerous, because some of you have yet to meet this person. You meet them and it's like, yeah, I did meet him. Yeah, we did have a talk about going out and getting married and moving in. And yeah, oh yeah, but just that it's not going to work out. And listen, okay, this could just be whatever stage of, disconnect the two of you are meant to go through, if that is the case, okay? And you can come back together and all is well, right? So don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Don't take what I say as golden. Don't take it as, the end all be all, because I am simply interpreting tarot. Keep that in mind. This is for entertainment purposes, obviously. But more so to that, know that this situation, whatever this sadness, this loss could be, and as I mentioned before, and that's what made me want to say it at the top of this video or at the top of this particular quarter, is that some of you could be mourning the loss of a family member, someone that you single Aries. Doesn't have have to be an intimate love, but there could be a physical loss. And it's been so hard for you to kind of get over that and to get through it. So let me just say that's going back to that. Others of you, if it's not that, then it is what you may have interpreted this was going to be something, and no, it's not. Doesn't mean that it won't be. It may just be for whatever reason with this hangman here. It could be a complete block where it's not the right time. Yes, you met the person, right person, maybe wrong time. Right. And but you know it, or they know it, and someone knows it, and it's just like, damn it, why can't we be? And it's just a timing, because when I saw the star card come out, then that's divine. It's very divine. So it may not be on your time, but it will be on in the right time. So if you experience a loss, Aries single with a potential person that you thought it was going to be everything, know that everything happens in the right time. If they're supposed to be yours, they will still be, just at the right time. For those of you also who feels like, I'm never going to have anyone I just soak, because you may find yourself really, your emotions is calling desperately, and you may do things like go out, go to places and do things and physically get back into that social life and in that realm to want to be and get in the mix. And while you guys will attract several people, that one is going to be probably like trying to find a needle in a haystack, and that may make you feel a little disheartened, because at one point there could have been someone in your past that you've always wanted that with. But like I said, in time, okay, in time. And I feel like that you will overcome whatever this is in that 3-month period. You will understand that, so much more for me to be appreciative for me to be thankful for me to be excited about. And it's not, if my love life is not where it needs to be right now, fine. All these other things I have and I'm grateful for. And that's one thing I love about Aries. I have two people who I absolutely love immensely that are Aries in my life, and they always carry that same mindset as long as I've ever known them, which is from birth. And they've always had that mindset of not allowing negative things to take them over forever. Like, they don't stew in it. Yeah, they'll acknowledge it. Yes, they may have to sit with it for a little bit, but they overcome it. And I do see that happening for some of you as well. So whatever this loss is, find the blessing in it, because with everything there is a blessing and a silver lining in the situation. So that's what we have for quarter 3. Let's go into your final and fourth. So there you have it. I hope that you guys found this to be helpful and it resonated with most of you. And leave me a message. Let me know how you liked it. Now, again, if you're interested in the final quarter, and that's October, November, December, click that link in the description box below for the remainder of the year when it comes to love, life, home, family, career, and business. Absolutely. I love doing the yearly. It's one of my favorite things to do, and I hope you like it too. So with that, guys, again, I'll see you at the top of September. Take care. Be well. Be safe.